Hello student, start with chapter number 5 Introduction to Calci for the 10th standard. Students, from chapter number 1 to chapter number 4 based on HTML language, that is hypertext markup language. Now the next topic is Calci. From chapter number 5 to chapter number 8 we learn about the Calci. Calci is an electronic spreadsheet package from the OpenOffice suite. OpenOffice org contains different types of softwares like Writer, Impress, Calci, Base, etc. From this OpenOffice org suite, in the standard 9th we learnt about the Writer and Impress. Writer is useful for making the document and Impress is useful for making the presentation. OpenOffice org include the next software is Calci. Calci is based for mathematical software. Spreadsheet is a type of package that is useful for fast and accurate calculation as well as formatting of data in the document. See students, this is the file of the Calci in OpenOffice. The spreadsheet package is useful for managing financial and accounting documents, creating data reports, generating invoice, analyzing the data for scientific and statistical researches, and for doing variety of calculations of data. Means Calci is useful for mathematical calculation. A spreadsheet program can store, manipulate and create graphical representation of data. See, this is the spreadsheet students. A spreadsheet allows the entering data in the row and column fashion. See, this is the column A, column B, column C. This is the first row, second row. Vertical line is known as columns and horizontal line is known as students' rows. You may recall your childhood might have the special notebook with small cells marked with rows and columns. To practice the mathematics, spreadsheet is a long sheet of rows and columns on computer screen to do the data analysis and calculations. In other words, spreadsheet is a grid of interactivity, manages and organizes data in rows and columns. See student, on the right hand side of our window, this is the OpenOffice Calci screen. Now, students, beyond a spreadsheet become large, they become more difficult to manage. To handle with the increasing size of spreadsheet, concept of workbook was identified. Many purpose of workbook is to manage collection of spreadsheet. Besides the workbook, online spreadsheets are also become popular. Now, which type of activity we done through this spreadsheet? So, the first one is balance sheet. The statement of the financial position and summary in typical account format. Second activity is for resulting analysis and merit list preparation. That is calculating, sorting, filtering and result of some such activities as examination. Third activity is statistical data analysis. Sorting, arranging, applying statistical operations such as finding mean, median, mode, probability, etc. Fourth activity is financial activities. Financial activities such as loan installment calculation, interest calculation can be done through this Calci software. Then the last one activity is personal activity. Personal activities such as tracking the personal weight, managing list of activities, item and events such as preparing list of guests for the party or forthcoming event. Now open the spreadsheet, that is Kelsey software. See students, this is your Kelsey window. Kelsey window or Kelsey software is the part of OpenOffice. See, OpenOffice, that is OpenOffice org, and select spreadsheet. Students, I have already opened this Kelsey software over here. Now start with introduction to Kelsey window. The first one is title bar. Below the title bar there is a menu bar. Below the menu bar there is a standard toolbar. Below the standard toolbar there is a format bar. Below the format bar, this is the formula bar. Besides this formula bar, this is the name box. Students, this is the vertical line that we learned earlier, that is known as columns, and horizontal line is known as rows. This box, the square box on the sheet, is known as cell. The definition of cell is intersection of row and column is known as cell. See, there are different cells on the spreadsheet. I again repeat it. The definition of cell is intersection of row and intersection of column is known as cell. Now students, this is the status bar. Now this is the sheet tab, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Now this is the zoom tool. We can zoom, means enlarge our window screen. This is the introduction about the OpenOffice Kelsey screen. Now student, the first one is title bar. In this title bar, the title is Untitled 1 OpenOffice Kelsey. Title bar is located on the top of the window. It shows the name or title of the current spreadsheet. Here the title is Untitled 1. If you have to just open a new file and not given the name, the spreadsheet, it is an untitled spreadsheet. If we save it, then the file name should be visible over here. Now the second one is menu bar. Menu bar contains file, edit, view, insert, format, tool, data, windows, help, etc. Different types of menu. See, file, edit, view, insert, format, tools, data, window, help. See, this is in our Kelsey window. Format, then in this, the first one is file. File, that is command operated for opening the new worksheet, open existing file, then wizard to save the file, export the file, export as PDF file, then its properties, digital signature, page preview, then print, and the last one is exit. From the Kelsey, we use this option. Now student, next one is edit. Edit is useful for undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, etc. Then to find and replace. Now view is the tab for normal, page break preview, formula bar to see all these things. Now for insert, menu break, cell, row, columns, all these options are available in insert. The next important tab is format. Format tab includes cells, rows and sheet. See, if you want to change the row height, to hide the row, we use this option. column weight, then to hide the column and to show the column. The next option is sheet. If you want to rename the sheet, we use this option. If you want to hide the sheet, we use this option, hide option. Now the next one is tools. For checking spelling and grammar, the shortcut key for this is F7. For the language, we use second option, that is for thesaurus, then antonym, synonym, then detective, goal seek. All these are the other options available in the tools. Data for sort, filter. Sort means arranging the data in ascending or descending order. That can be done through this data tab. The fourth one is windows. New window, close window, we have to use window. And the last one is for supporting purpose, we use help tab. Clear? Now students, the next one is how to insert data in your sheet. So the first one is type number 1 and select number 1, and if you want to increase, say you can give automatically number 1, 2, 3, so on vertically. Same way, if you drag horizontally, means you can automatically insert the number 1 to 5 in this way. Now student, for inserting the month January, then select it, and same way vertical, you can drag it up to vertically. Same way horizontally, you can drag it horizontally. See, automatically month can be inserted on the sheet. Clear? Now students, how to delete this? Select it and just press delete button. And if you select delete all option, automatically data will be removed. I again repeat it, how to delete the data from your sheet. Select up to your whole data, right click, delete option, or press delete key on the keyboard, and if you select delete all and press OK, automatically all the data will be deleted from your sheet. Now here in the book they give a small table related to bill. So I insert all the data related to this bill. The first is serial number, second one is item, third one is quantity, fourth one is unit, price. See, serial number 1, students, and drag it up to 5. Then insert the item as pen, pencil, pencil box, then notebook, and the last one is notebook cover. Now students, the notebook cover is not adjust in this box. To adjust notebook cover in this box, go through the column between C and D. Put your cursor between C and D and just adjust it. See, students. And the second one is, for example, in this way, double click between C and D column. Automatically, notebook cover is adjusted in this cell. Now type the quantity 5, then 6, now 1, 10, and the last one is 10. Now inserting unit price 10, 2, 50, 20 and 2. See, students, this is our table without border. If you want to give the border to this table, select this table and go to format, click on cell, then click on border option, then click this fourth option and select your style for the border. Over here I am taking 2.5 points. Click on OK. See, your table is in the box form. Now the serial number 1 is in the cell, student, B8. The serial number is in which cell? That is B column and 8th row. Item is in which cell? C8. C8 means C column and 8th row. Then for quantity D8 and unit price is in E8. Now E8 is the address of the cell. Students, I again repeat it. Serial number is in which cell? B column and 8th row. So the cell of serial address of the serial number box is B8 and so on. See, this is the table that we make in Calci. Now students, to find out the total. Now insert total in F8. Now students, for total we use in total box. For the pen we use the following formula, is equal to quantity of the pen is in which cell? That is in D9. For multiplication we use asterisk symbol and multiply with unit price, that is 10, in the cell E9. Now press enter key. Now so students, see this, quantity multiplied by unit price, that is gives the total value for this pen. Now students, for the pencil product the formula is equal to D10 into E10. For multiplication we use asterisk sign. See the result. Same way for the pencil box the formula is equal to D11 into E11. Press enter key. Now for the notebook again is equal to D12 into E12. Press enter key. Now for the notebook cover, same way, is equal to D13 into E13. Press enter key. See, this is the result for the, or formula result for the pen, pencil, pencil box, notebook and notebook cover. Student, in this way you can find out the total with the help of formula. I again repeat it. For the pen the formula is equal to, see, D9 into E9 in this cell. Clear? For pencil D10 into E10, for pencil box D11 into 11, for the notebook D12 into E12, for the notebook cover D13 into E13. Clear? Now the software, that Kelsey software, have been developed by this team. See, if you want to know the name of all this team, we have to just type is equal to star Kelsey team, round bracket start, round bracket close, anywhere on this sheet. I again repeat it, the developer of the Kelsey team. If you want to see the photos, then on the sheet just type the formula in any cell is equal to star Kelsey team, round bracket start, round bracket close, and if you press enter key, automatically picture will be displayed on the screen with name. Thank you, student.